What's up, everybody? It's your man Apollo. I'm out here rolling solo. So this video is impromptu, kind of a from the heart type of deal, because as you see from the thumbnail and the title of the video, yes, I'm talking about Madden, but in general, this is directed at all sports gamers. Anybody who loves sports and likes to play sports in simulation sports and their video games titles, this video is for you. Now, I don't know how many people will get to see this video. I'm still a fairly small YouTuber. I've only been doing this a little over a year. I finally buckled down and started my channel last year, making progress. So everybody that's been finding me, watching my videos, subbed or not, thank you, making my dream come true. But I'm going to start with Madden 22. Madden 22 is a broken game. No, Madden 22 is a unfinished game. It's not even in a beta stage. It's in a Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot stage. Like, you can't tell me that's a complete product. I pre-ordered the game, paid almost $100. Was the MVP edition? Whatever, right? $100. I'm not even a big YouTuber. I work a regular job, a good job at that, but I work a regular job, and I want to do this YouTube thing. So I finally say, you know what? Here I go. So I'm juggling YouTube, a regular job, and trying to grow on Twitch. I put money down. I tried to build up the excitement playing NCAA, and playing NCAA reminded me how good games used to be. But also, when you go back and play even older games like 2K5 and Madden 05 and around that era in the mid-2000s, the peak of greatness that we were having as sports gamers. Since the start of the 2010 decade up to now, sports games have drastically fallen off hard. Not just Madden, I'm talking NBA, MLB, soccer, I don't know all the soccer leagues, wrestling, MMA. These games are just falling off. And then it gets worse with all these microtransactions and loot boxes, loot crates, everything's jammed behind a damn paywall. You can't just get in and immerse yourself in the simulation style sports experience. Me predominantly, I like football. I do play other games, but my main direct path, the main focus of my channel, whether gaming or just regular sports talk, is football. So the sports talk part, that's fine. That's going to be all right, because we get a real product, and that product just gets better and better every year. Unless you're like me and you're a Cowboys fan. We ain't got shit to look forward to, really. But in terms of video games, Madden has taken a huge dive. Let me give a shout out to Soft Drink TV, man. Madden, to me personally, has not been good since Madden 08 on the PS2. Not the 360 version. Now the 360 version is arcadey, and there are some aspects that are like, I like it, it's okay. But for the most part, the PS2 version was very in-depth. I'm a franchise guy. We definitely ain't getting no love. There was no Ultimate Team, but you had the Superstar mode, you had the franchise mode, you had all this depth that you can just go in and just play. Then you had NFL 2K5, which I still have. Is it on the desk here? It's not on my desk here, but I have a copy of that game. OG copy. I have a Xbox and PS2 copy. I got both of them because I just like to collect. ESPN NFL 2K5 just puts Madden to shame. And people have been doing the comparison videos for Madden to 2K5 ever since EA got that exclusive rights. I'm old enough to be able to remember playing Madden on the PS1. That's how far back I go. Now I'm not that goddamn old, okay? I'm only 31, but I'm old enough to remember playing those games. I had Madden 64, I had Madden 98, 99, 2000, 2001 with that great intro with Exhibit. I had that. I had 02 with Culpepper, 03. Don't even get me started on 04. Madden 04, I was an 8th grader in that year going into 9th grade. All the memories we had playing Madden 04, man. Whether you had a PS2, a GameCube, or OG Xbox, the memories we had. But let me dial it back and just talk about just the gaming experience in general. Because back then, when you released a game and you had to pay, at that time they were $50, I believe, $49.99. Now you got to pay $70 for these current or next gen games. Like they hiked that's the base copy. It's $69.99. The base. Not to mention the MVP or the deluxe Kiss My Ass edition and all that. That's like $100 and something else. You had to release a complete game back then. Now we get these broken, unfinished, unpolished pieces of crap, money hungry, just give me your money, shut up and play type of games. Screw you, man. Like, what do I look like as a consumer working my ass off? Again, I'm not a big YouTuber. And then you gotta feel for the big YouTubers. And shout out to Ryan Moody, because he mentioned this in one of his recent videos. These guys use your game to make content to feed their family. And yet all you're worried about is raking in the dollars, raking in the money, putting out a good product. We don't care. We're just going to half-ass it and put it out. You will not be satisfied. And I'm talking to all gaming companies, not just EA. I'm talking EA, Take-Two, whoever the hell makes MLB, the show, or, well, damn, EA makes UFC too. So, I mean, it's just those three, right? Yeah. Because 2K makes NBA and WWE. EA makes UFC. They make Madden. What? I don't know what the hell's up live. Yeah, NHL. FIFA, which I haven't played FIFA since like 360 days. That was the last time I played FIFA. In the early 360 days. I stopped liking FIFA a long time ago. And same with baseball. I never played MLB The Show because it's just now coming to Xbox. I've had PlayStation, but I've been predominantly an Xbox guy. On my desk here, I got tons of Xbox controllers. You know, I'm an Xbox guy since day one. But these companies want us to shill out all our money. Give them money. Make them rich. For these not even half-ass, these less than half-ass products. We as a community, a sports gaming community, we need to step up and start speaking our voice. They may try to shoot this video down. You know what? I don't care. But we need to step up and speak our voice. We need to come together, because the best way to hurt these guys, because we know how to hurt them, you got to hurt their pockets. Every year, it's been the same song and dance since like Madden 25. Every year, we get excited with the trailers, and they start talking about these features that we know used to be in old Maddens that they took out, recycled that shit, reworded it, put it back in, try to sell it as a new feature, okay, and then sell it to us like, oh, we just made the best thing since sliced freaking bread, and we get sucked in. Because we're sports junkies, we just want to play the game, immerse ourselves into it, you know. Because spoiler alert, not everybody makes it to the pros, but just because you don't make it to the pro doesn't mean you don't know the game that you like to basically ingratiate and put yourself in. I'm not in the NFL, but I know the game of football. I love the game of football. There are guys, 2K community guys, they're not in the NBA, but guess what? They know the game of basketball. Same with MLB, same with soccer, same with MMA. It's just how it is. Not everybody makes it. It's okay. It's okay, but we need to come together and speak and start hurting them with at their wallets. I mean, we've been talking about it for years, but no one. We need one of these big name YouTubers. I'm not gonna call y'all out, but you know who you are. We need motherfuckers like you, okay, to lead the charge and like, okay, this game is ass. Let's go on strike, okay. We need y'all to lead the charge for this. We need guys with the thumbnail. We need guys like you. I'm not calling the names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay? We need guys like y'all to lead the charge. To be like, we're tired of this. Until you give us a good quality product, screw you. I'm going to keep my money. I'll go play one of your older games back when you put effort and you gave a damn about what we thought. I'm going to play one of those. Then we as a community can support each other. Will we do it? Will it happen? I don't know. Again, I don't even have 1,000 subs. I don't even have 1,000 subs. After making this video, I have currently right now, let me look, 781 subs. To me, that's a big deal. To me, that's successful because I never expected it. I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel now for over 6 years. I finally buckled down and started it last year. That's besides the point. We need to come together, mutiny, cool, whatever you want to call it. And not just for Madden. We need to get the Madden community together. We need to get the 2K community together. Don't even get me started on 2K. Don't even get me started on 2K because, honestly, I only like to play 2K, to be honest, because I wound up buying 3-4 new controllers within a month's period because that game pisses me off, okay? I'm not the biggest basketball aficionado, but I know basketball. You can't sit up and tell me. Now, in terms of a game with depth, 2K is miles ahead of Madden. I will give them that. They are miles ahead of Madden. But you can't sit up and tell me that the 2K community ain't been talking shit about how bad 2K has been. Me personally, the last good 2K was 2K14. A lot of people say, well, 16, 19. No. 2K14, when it came on PS4, Xbox One, that is the last good 2K. The last great 2Ks, 2K11, 2K12, and going back. They were just better games. More depth, more things to do. Now everything is about give me money, give me money, give me money. What happened to the days where you have to work and grind for shit? And don't give me an excuse, well, you know, some people got jobs and they don't have time to play. That's your fucking fault. That wasn't a problem 15, 20 years ago. Because guess what? I got a job. I got kids. I got 3 kids. And I'm married. And I got a job. And guess what? I still find time to do the shit. So don't miss me with this excuses and type of shit. You know what I'm saying? WWE? Ha! Look, we know what 2K20 was in WWE. 2K19 was it was the best 2K on the Xbox One PS4 generation. Before that, the last good game was WWE 13. 2K14 was it was playable. 13 was the last good one, and before that, we had SVR 07, and pretty much from SVR 07 all the way back to the beginning of the SmackDown series, we got banger. Well, Just Bring It was there, but outside of that one, SmackDown 2, shut your mouth. Here Comes the Pain, go. SVR 06, 07, that is like the prime premier tier of wrestling games. Baseball games, like I said, I never played MLB The Show. The last baseball game I played, shut up Siri. The last baseball game I played, MLB 2K6 on the 360. So I can't even speak on baseball. Like I said, FIFA, I ain't played FIFA since the early days of 360. MMA games. I'm sorry, UFC Undisputed 3 is still the best MMA game out there. UFC 1, 2, 3, they're good for about an hour or so. Then after that, I'm just like, why do I need to play it? And I'm glad because I was able last year when UFC 4 came out, I was able to get the whole game experience in a 10-hour trial. I didn't even finish the 10-hour trial. I had 2 hours left. That's how much I was done with the game, and I felt like there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do. So it's like, what? You know, why keep playing? Now the game's on Game Pass for free. Same with MLB The Show. PlayStation players gotta pay for the game, full game. I got Xbox Ultimate Pass. I play the shit for free. But yeah, we as sports gamers, we are the one community in gaming that gets no love. Yet our games, I would say they sell more, but only because they sell yearly. We get these yearly releases. Like, at some point, we gotta just, I don't know. Do y'all think that's hurting the sports games, the yearly releases? Should they just make a base game, make updates here and there, and just update the rosters and make it a pay service to get the rosters, you know? Because I feel like that's where we need to go, because literally the games have been copy and paste over and over again, but they seem to be copy and paste regressing. And Madden 19 for me was the peak of just horrible sports gaming. Madden 20 was better, but it doesn't mean it was good. 21 was there. Now we got 22. Can't even play a franchise game with other fellow small YouTube content creators because there's a glitch that makes it to where the game, you can't even get to the kickoff. We just get all these nice views of the freaking stadium. Cool, I know what the stadium looks like. I can Google it. That ain't what I want to see. Okay? We got glitches. People just, I could be here all day. That's not what the thing is. The thing is, we cannot win as sports gamers. And the thing that needs to change is we as sports gamers need to figure out what we need to do to improve the quality of our gaming community. Because everybody else, yeah, they may get, you know, a couple of duds here and there, talking to you, Cyberpunk, but they get bangers in there. Witcher, Horizon Zero Dawn, you know, Resident Evil, shit, like, they get all these bangers, but excuse me, we as sports gamers haven't had a great game where everybody, whether you know that sport or not, can just come and play like, man, this is a great game. They really did it this year. We have not had a sports game like that. And me personally, in about a decade. It's 2021 now. So that take you back to 2011. NBA 2K11. Madden 12 was a good Madden game. Those are all I played. WWE 13 was came out in 2012. It was a good game. That period, like I said, that period from the 2000s up until I want to say the very start of 2010s was our peak time in sports games. And when you look back, when you go back in time, we were thinking that, man, they can only get better, right? No, with all these fucking pay things and these paywalls and these loot boxes and these microtransactions, shit just went downhill. And for us as sports gamers, it's gotten worse. So I just want to come out here and share some thoughts with you guys. Put it out there. Hopefully this video doesn't get shot down by the big wigs. If it does, I don't care. Suck dick. I don't care. But y'all, if you enjoyed what you heard here, if you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button. Just give me some interaction. Subscribe to the channel because I'm gonna try to keep playing Madden to give you guys content because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy sitting in here recording, and it's weird, you know, when you really think about how it is when you record, but I enjoy doing it, okay? And share this video with those big name YouTubers, you know, the couple I mentioned, or share it to anyone that you guys want to share it to. Again, shout out to Soft Drink and Ryan Moody doing God's work, pretty much exposing the truth about what Madden really is. And shout out to my other fellow YouTubers that are small and up and coming. Keep putting the work in, y'all. We'll get there eventually, all right? But my name is Apollo. I'm signing out. Y'all be safe, man. One love and all glory to God. Catch y'all the next time, baby. Peace!